welcome back to my channel. Hello if you are new. So she's here. If you haven't seen a couple of my other videos, I did give birth. I'm just over a week postpartum. It actually sounds like she's waking up, so I might have to leave and come back. But it was fantastic. A little bit harder in some ways, but easier than others. First off, my water broke this time. I was actually 11 o'clock, almost exactly, on Friday, and my water broke in my coworker's office, and I was in a dress, so not ideal. But yeah, my water broke. I quickly left and drove myself to the hospital, and within three and a half hours, she was here. Fun fact, I didn't start having contractions that I could feel or anything like that till after I had gotten to the hospital. It's a 30-minute drive from work. Gotten up to the emergency room. Sorry about the emergency room. They had to clean up the floors because water was still breaking. And then got up to my room, already had the IV in when I started feeling contractions. And that was crazy. Unfortunately, my epidural only worked on my left side, not my right. I did know that could happen, but I didn't think it would happen to me. But we pushed through, we overcame, and she was here. Like I said, in three and a half hours, she was here about 30 minutes faster than my daughter, and the nurses joked that if I have a third baby, that I'm just gonna have to live in the hospital because they come so quickly for me. So once I start feeling contractions to when the baby is born is slowly shortening between first and second kid, and they said it will probably continue. So I am kind of nervous if we decide to have a third kid, which we are not planning on at this moment. And what I mean by that is we're not planning on having a child in the near future, but we do have plans to discuss in the future whether we want a third child once our oldest gets into kindergarten. We settle things down a little bit. But yes, she is here. She is healthy. She is definitely more sensitive to things than my daughter Everly is. For instance, we had to buy a bottle warmer. Everly would just take bottles out of the fridge, but Oaklynn needs bottles there. She's sensitive to cold wipes. We are not buying a wipe warmer though, because when we go places, we will need her to just be okay with that. I am pumping this time. Unfortunately, nursing did not work out the way that I had hoped, which I will be doing a video on that and my pumping and all of that. And it is harder with the toddler, let me tell you. But she is a pretty good sleeper during the day. And during the night, she is getting better. So I am super excited to have her here. I definitely feel like my emotions so far, my hormones have been better, and the recovery has been better as well. Just overall, I don't know whether that was because I could feel her on half of my body when I was delivering, and so the damage is not as bad, almost non-existent actually, and so my recovery's been faster, or if it's just the way it is. She is smaller than Everly as well, not even by a full pound, but close to it, and then she's also about an inch shorter, so it is pretty nice. And just like Everly, we are not going to be showing her on camera. Again, I am going to discuss with my husband because I think that her face will just have to be when I wear her. But we will not be doing any direct videos, just like with Everly, where they are directly in the videos. It will just be something where if they're in the background or if I'm like wearing her or something like that, that's okay. But I will not be introducing her with her face and anything like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Oaklynn is up, so she needs a bottle, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!